Nissan's flagship is the self-proclaimed four-door sports car we all know well. And over the years, we've witnessed its maturity and, yes, the loss of its manual transmission. But this all-new 2016 Maxima brings a rejuvenated level of sportiness and refinement to a car with a rich pedigree. At first I couldn't find it, but there it was, etched into the tail lamp. The iconic 4D SE moniker has moved off the window, but remains. What began as a rear-drive Datsun subcompact and small wagon imported from Japan during its first generation in the early 80s has blossomed into this front-drive large midsize sedan built in Tennessee with sport luxury aspirations. Now in its 8th iteration, this Maxima sees an infusion of Murano design, a horsepower increase to an even 300, and a new interior which is the best Nissan has ever delivered. What hasn't changed, at least fundamentally, is the engine and transmission. No surprise here, Nissan uses their VQ series V6 engine, found in no fewer than 8 of their models, sized at 3.5 liters, but utilizing 60% new parts, facilitating more horsepower and improved mileage. Rated at 22 mpg city, 30 highway, and 25 combined on recommended premium, this 2016 Maxima sees a 14% mileage improvement while growing over 2 inches in length and gaining about 20 pounds in this new range-topping Platinum trim. The continuously variable transmission, which Nissan calls Xtronic, has all-new shift logic, which can hold the engine's RPMs when it detects spirited driving. It has manual shifting at the gate, but no paddle shifters, and is paired with a drive mode selector. Maximum torque output of 261 pound-feet at 4,400 RPM remains unchanged. In sport mode, the high-res 7-inch cluster display offers a power meter. There are adjustments to the throttle response, transmission tuning, and steering feel, and active sound enhancement kicks in, amplifying the engine note inside the cabin. Though the SR trim is designated for the most performance-oriented Maxima shopper, this luxurious Platinum model balances a forgiving ride quality with decent front-drive dynamics. Even with over 60% of its weight over the front, the Maxima is up for bouts of rambunctiousness, mostly resisting torque steer and understeer tendencies that could present themselves in a powerful car of this setup. These new Continental Grand Touring tires, sized at a modest 18 inches, seem noisier than I would expect, but provide the mix of softness and grip a car like this deserves. It's certainly quick enough with a 0 to 60 time of 6 seconds, but this Maxima is far better at its relaxed duties than its athletic endeavors. The Maxima tries to walk the line between luxury and sports car and does a pretty commendable job. The interior is by far the nicest I've ever seen in a Nissan, and these zero-gravity seats are perfect for my lower back. Now, believe it or not, there is no height adjustment for the front passenger seat, so Laura hates that because it sits very low and she can't see out the front windshield. As for Maddie, well, unless she's sitting in that middle hump position, she can't see out the windows either because they sit too low. As for me, it's a bit too noisy in here at highway speeds. I don't love the CVT, and the steering, though direct, has an artificial flavor. Now, all of that being said, if you're in the market for a premium sporty sedan with killer looks and a spunky powertrain, well, then definitely give it a look. More than any other aspect, it's in here where the Maxima shows its biggest gains. Nissan has swung and missed enough times at interior design and quality, but this Maxima Platinum makes a strong case to support its $40,905 MSRP. As the driver, I always felt supremely comfortable, underpinned by just right ergonomics. Quilted seats, the Argyle pattern on the wood trim, the dual panoramic moonroof, a wonderfully rich 11-speaker Bose sound system, and the vastly improved Nissan Connect system fused to form a cabin that makes you feel welcome and at ease. Even for taller folks, the rear seats provide substantial quarters, and the 14 cubic foot trunk, unchanged in its size, has levers to unlock the rear seats. It's also chock full of safety tech with a Mercedes-like driver attention alert sensor that can detect drowsy or inattentive driving and tell you to take a break. The surround view monitor with moving object detection continues to be one of my favorite Nissan features. The base Maxima S starts at $33,235, followed by SV, SL, SR, and Platinum trims, all stocked as is with no options. Love the styling and praise the upgraded interior, but I never really connected with this car in a way that makes me want one. It might make more sense to take this car further into the luxury realm and leave the 4DSC days in the past. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.